Next, I'd like to introduce our Fire Chief, Richard Marinucci, who will present the award of Firefighter of the Year. Chief?
Thank you very much. This is always a great pleasure. One of the fun things you get to do when you're a fire chief is make a presentation to a super guy. We've announced our Firefighter of the Year as part of our annual awards banquet, so it's really no surprise. And we'd like John Zilka from Fire Station 4 to come up right now so I can read some nice things about him. To be considered for Firefighter of the Year, you have to be very active in a lot of department activities and also have to perform extremely well on the scenes of emergencies and all of the different things that we ask people to do. John Zilka is an outstanding example of the type of person that makes the Farmington Hills Fire Department so successful. Some comments I've heard about John from some of the nominees that submitted his name for this award. He can always be counted on when there is extra work to do. He has the support, respect, and confidence of all the officers' cadre. His demeanor and positive attitude make his public education efforts very popular. John's a 4-year member who has completed Firefighter 2, Fire Officer 1, the American Red Cross program for professional rescuer and first aid instructor, and he became a paramedic on his own time, which is above and beyond what the basic requirements of the fire department. John has an active interest in many department functions. His EMS activities include participation as a defibrillator evaluator. We're going to get rid of that word in next year's award. He is part of our EMT mentor program. He is a representative on the department EMS committee with our private ambulance company and a skills proctor for the first responder courses. He has great skill in the area of public fire safety education. He has instructed, presented, or assisted with the following programs: babysitting classes, the Gill School Great Escape Project, YMCA Health Fair, the Boy Scouts First Aid Programs, CPR, Our Lady of Sorrows Fall Assembly Program, and also served as a co-director of the first annual Safe Kids Night. John has received also for the past 3 years the Station 4 Member of the Year, which indicates a tremendous amount of respect that he has of the people that he works with every single day. Now, all of these things are very important and give you a pretty good background on John, but there's a little bit more. During the past year, he's received a meritorious Service Award, and he's also received 2 life-saving awards. The first occurred on January 27th and involved a 2-year-old who had stopped breathing. During the incident, John responded and assisted with respirations and provided support during the transport to the hospital. The patient was released a short time after from the hospital with no side effects. The second incident occurred July 10th, 1994. A man had suffered a heart attack while at Hardee's restaurant and was in full cardiac arrest. Upon arrival, firefighters found a citizen performing CPR. The firefighters, including John Zilka, took over the care, continued CPR, and utilized the automatic defibrillator. The patient was shocked once, converting the rhythm to a normal pulse. The patient also was released from the hospital. John's actions throughout his career, though brief, have been exemplary and in the highest tradition of the Farmington Hills Fire Department. He recently was promoted to the position of sergeant. With all this, John is certainly most deserving of this award, and please join me in congratulating John. John's receiving an award from the city. His awards from the fire department were presented during our awards banquet. He received a nice helmet and a plaque for his service.
Well, it's certainly a tremendous honor, and I'm very grateful for it. For me, it's a privilege just to live in this city and to work for it. It's hard to call it work when you enjoy it so much. It really is a labor of love. And I need to thank Chief Marinucci and his staff, really the entire fire department, but especially Station 4, because they're the ones that made all this possible. And most of all, I need to thank my family, my wife Malin and my kids, Deanna, Melissa, and Allison and Tommy, who unfortunately are homesick right now, so they probably have the same bug that Mayor Smith children had or relatives. But thank you very much. I'm very honored by this.